My name is Linda Yates. I've been as a profession, was a graphic artist and had a business for myself for 17 years. But I did retire and thought I'd paint a lot more, but then a lot of things started happening. It was an emergency. My aorta was rupturing, but I had no idea that was what the problem was. I had a severe backache.
We quickly obtained a CAT scan and we identified her as having what's called a ruptured aortic aneurysm. The main artery in her belly had actually ruptured. That's not compatible with life. So we rushed her emergently to the operating room and we put a stent graft in from the inside. That is, we covered the hole in the aorta from the inside using wires. We saved her life.
And he did. He saved my life. And he put a stent in to stop the bleeding. I understood it was like a Band-Aid.
Turns out on that, looking at the CAT scan a little more carefully, not only was it ruptured, but it was infected as well. So once we saved her life, we went ahead and sent her home on antibiotics, let things, what we call, kind of cool down, let her settle from the operation a bit. And then we brought her back to the operating room and we replaced both the stent graft that we put in, because that's a piece of plastic that also could get infected, and we replaced the actual aorta that was infected. And what we used for that replacement is a piece of vein from her thigh. Not very many places in the country do that, where they take a vein from the thigh, both thighs, and we reconstructed an aorta using the vein.
I had started a painting, and then in June 10th came and they had to put the stent in. I was so scared, and I said, well, I am not going to finish that painting until I know I'm okay.
Here at UAMS, we have 4 board-certified, fellowship-trained vascular surgeons. All we do is operate on blood vessels all the time. And so that expertise, that knowledge, that skill, that experience that we can bring to the table, and we've put together other specialists, including the heart surgeons, including anesthesiologists, critical care doctors, and as well as the other healthcare team, the nurses, the physical therapists, the respiratory therapists. We put that under umbrella of an aortic center. So any type of aortic pathology, I like to say, aortic disease that could occur, that may occur in a patient, we have the knowledge and the expertise to take care of that patient here. In addition, we have what's called an aortic pathway, meaning if anywhere in the state a physician has a patient that they think has any kind of aortic disease, whether it's an aneurysm, enlargement, or whether it's a dissection, a tear, or whether it's a rupture, or whether it's occlusive disease, meaning narrowing of the aorta, they can call one number and we can activate that aortic pathway and we get that patient here right away, regardless of whether we're on diversion or any kind of bed status. That overrides all that. We can get that patient here to the expertise that is necessary to care for that Arkansan with aortic pathology.
I can't say enough about his team in that vascular clinic. It's just, I've had really good feelings about it, and I just trust Dr. Moursi and love him to death. I waited till after Dr. Moursi did the final operation on me, and I finally did finish the painting. And that, to me, was like, you're going to be okay.